Fernandez is down as well. Your championship leader has been in a tangle. Thibaut Beneston crosses the line. He wins race 1. He takes his first ever race win. Kayder Wolf under pressure from Maxime Renaux. Beaton will react immediately, takes him to the outside. Guadagnini wins the race for the second time, and he's going to take victory at the Italian Grand Prix. From bad to worse for your race 1 winner. He knows he's got the race win. He knows he's got the victory as well. And for the first time this year, Jeffrey Herlings wins the overall Grand Prix.
The 2021 FIM Motocross World Championship is now poised to take on a different complexion, with 3 out of the next 4 races due to take place on sand. Can Matteo Guadagnini hold off the competition in MX2? That's a job made easier by the continued absence of defending champion Tom Vialle, who says he'll be back in Loket. But things look ominous in MXGP, with the Bullet back on top of the podium even before our return to his natural habitat. Jeffrey Herlings is now just 6 points away from the championship lead as his home GP heads to Os. This track hasn't been on the World Championship calendar since 1998 and is just a 40-kilometre drive from Eindhoven. The Wit Biesheuvel circuit is about to be introduced to the 21st century. This is the MXGP of the Netherlands.
Glenn Coldenhoff takes us for a lap around his home circuit here at Os. It's about 110 metres up to turn 1, then you turn left through 90 degrees, dropping downhill immediately. Turn 2, 180 degrees uphill through some serious waves, and then we have this jump at the top of the hill. We land, you'll see how the track will develop for race day. Long jump through the trees, some more giant rollers and waves. We hit the first Monster Energy jump here. Expect the riders to go long through there on race day. Tightening up through 90 degrees, and then we jump over the road. Nice little step down, over the wall jump here, and then we just start to twist things up a little bit. A tight 180 right, merges into a sweeping left, a split line choice through there for the riders, cresting here onto this plateau, and then as we go left, the ground a little bit deeper, a nice short tabletop, and as we swing left through this turn, we drop off this plateau in the opposite direction. Again, a nice tight turn here. The ground now quite firm underneath, so riders spinning up as they ask for that power at the rear wheel. A long sweeping turn here, over this tabletop jump, and then we head back uphill in the opposite direction. Another jump here. Choice of lines through this left before we hit the Monster Energy step down. Landing and then heading uphill through these series of waves. Riders will be double-double into this point. As we head right through 180, past the Hospitality Grandstand on the left, a tabletop jump, and then we have this left-right chicane type turn before plunging downhill into some seriously big braking bumps. Choice of lines through here. It was very wet after all the rain we had, but get on the gas, you get it perfect, through this left, down past pit lane, and at the end of the straight, more big braking bumps before we turn right through here and off this drop-off. And then braking hard into this next 180 left. A couple of corners from home now as we get on the gas, open up the track here, jumping over this crest, the steep downhill, and the run towards the finish line. The Monster Energy finish line jump here. And as we land, we end up going through this long sweeper that takes the riders back uphill and back onto the start straight.
This is my second year as team manager. The biggest thing I've learned is definitely to be better at planning out the different things in the team. Last year I feel like I wanted everything to be so perfect, you know, and that could be stressful and difficult, and it's definitely not needed in a team like this where we have so great people involved. I do, however, really enjoy still being very close to the riders and spending a lot of time with them. I feel like that was a strength from us as well, so I don't want to really take that away.
He was on the team last year in the EMX, so it was kind of the same thing. He's just made the step up this year, and I think we just get along the same, and we treat it the same way. So yeah, he's kind of like a little brother anyways.
This is my first year in MX2. I didn't really have expectations, but yeah, like how it's going now, it's pretty good, and hopefully we can continue this and have a good season.
If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
These are the questions that you don't really think about. Tacos.
Pasta, I think.
If you were not a motocross rider, what would you like to be?
I would definitely like to be in sport in some way. F1, I think those guys, they live the life.
MotoGP.
What is your favourite thing about being a motocross rider?
A lot of sports, they have like Formula 1 and stuff. It's about the best car or the best team. So here I feel like it's a lot more even for everyone, and it's about who works the hardest.
Jumping and stuff, having rough tracks, especially rough sand tracks.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
I don't know, I'm just relaxed. Relaxed, relaxed, relaxed.
Easy, relaxed, young.
What is your proudest moment on a motocross track?
Winning a race and throwing a fat whip.
Probably Mantover when I won the last moto. All the sacrifice from before that and everything I went through the year before, it was probably one of the greatest achievements.
What is your favourite movie or TV series?
I would have to say Step Brothers.
I think Bad Boys.
What is your favourite way to relax?
Hit the couch.
Swimming with friends at home, doing some BMX, some pump track.
What is your favourite gadget?
Probably a phone.
Phone, I think.
Who was your hero when you were growing up?
My older brother, I'd say. He's like 7 years older than me. When I was younger, I just wanted to do what he wanted to do, always.
I think motocross Jeffrey.
Just before the first MX2 race of the day, we had a Legends Parade here. Various members from yesteryear, Peter Hurling's there, John van den Berg, Harry Everts, Gert-Jan van Dorn, Edwin Evertson, Johan Boonen, Mark Velkeneers, Monique Bevort, Harry Everts right there on his 1975 puck, Gerrit Wilsink, Gerrit Ron, Dave Strybos, Keith van der Ven. 13 world titles amongst them. Great to see them here and a nice boost for the crowd. The MXGP of the Netherlands, MX2 race 1, 30 minutes plus 2 laps about to get underway. Rider tips over at the bottom of the hill, coming through that second corner. But it's Simon Lingenfelder who takes the lead here. Good move from Jago Geerts. He takes over the lead. Oh, and then he just runs into a bog patch. Picks himself up, loses second position to Hoffa. Oh, Fernandez! Sand does not forgive. On the exit, Van der Moosdijk sensing an opportunity here to sneak up the inside, parks him down the inside beautifully. Van der Moosdijk now up in the 3rd place. Meanwhile, Rizzi getting passed there by Guadagnini, which means he's now up in the 15th place. And Van der Moosdijk, good through that long sweeper and into the face of the jump because he got alongside Rennie Hoffa and has easily taken second position. Every lap is a sprint lap. Oh, men down, Beaton and Beniston. Or is it Kai de Wolf actually? Kai de Wolf went for a gap that wasn't there probably. De Wolf obviously picking himself up ahead of Beniston, so those two now in 9th and 10th place. Oh, good break here. Beaten down the inside. He capitalised when Van der Moosdijk committed to the outside. He's still got some work to do. He manages to get it done though. Beaten now up in the second. Jago Geerts, Monster Energy Yamaha Factory MX2, becomes the 5th different race winner of 2021. "30 minutes plus 2 laps. We are about to get underway here. Jago Geerts through and over the line first. So Jago Geerts with the Vauxhall shot. So the contenders for the championship title all together on this opening lap. This one's going to have fireworks, folks. And Beaten already going after Fernandez. Making light work, so up into 4th place then, Jed Beaten. Geerts unawares, and again, just a little untidy at the end of the straight there, past pit lane. The number 74. Looking to make a move, isn't he? Desperate to find his way through. And his teammate going past Guadagnini, top of the hill, and I think he may just hang on to it as well, but Guadagnini, oh, I thought it was going to end in tears there, as Kay de Wolf does go to the lead. And a Moosdijk, disappointment for the F&H Kawasaki rider. The bikers let go on him, it appears. Kay de Wolf, has he been off? Just pushing too hard, similar to race 1, and then Jago Geerts just goes, you know what, I'll take that lead. Guadagnini under attack from Maxime Renaux, and a mistake there from him as well, and he runs wide. An easy move for Renaux. So Renaux now up in the 5th place. Renaux has found his way past. The gap was coming down, but he has been electrifying on this lap. Maxime Renaux now in the 4th place. These two almost come together. Dennis Don now in the 6th place. Oh, and a mistake there. And that may have decided it. And he's lost the toe to the Yamaha man. Jago Geerts, he wins here in Os. He wins both races. A huge victory for the Monster Energy Yamaha rider.
Yeah, the second heat was really tough. Kay was riding really good, but he made a small mistake. And then I just kept pushing to keep him behind me, and in the end it happened. So I'm really happy to go 1-1 today, and yeah, feel really good.
Jed Beaten on the podium for the first time this year, and Kay de Wolf the first time in his MX2 career. And Maxime Renaux is the new championship leader on 141 points, 5 clear of Guadagnini. Those two changing positions today. Fernandez stays 3rd ahead of Warame and Varun van der Moosdijk.
fatto d'asino con polenta, risotti e altre specialità in base alla stagionalità del territorio. Trattoria dei Passeggeri, Corso Pavia 164, Sforzesca di Vigevano.
Hi Lisa, welcome to KRT. This is our place. I'm gonna show you a little bit around. The roots of that shop is Mr. Jan de Groot. Basically that shop was Jan de Groot before Thierry took over. There's 25 years of Kawasaki here. There is the workshop. Each mechanic have his work area. Race and training mechanic are working next to each other, and same thing here. We have a little machine room where we do some parts ourselves. Welding, milling, drilling, press, bandsaw. This area is basically all the products used on a motorcycle from Motorax and Twinner, our partners. Next to it, Dunlop is a great partner. He's been with the team for a long time actually. And then a little part of the museum of KRT. Tanner Leroc, Barragan, Bog, Xavier Bog, Paulin Gauthier. That's the area of Monster Energy actually, with Gauthier, Clément Dessart for the next 4 years. Okay, so here Lisa is the engine room. Right here, one of the race engine getting ready. So they do all the metrology here. So after the engine is done, it's going straight away to the dyno room where we breaking in all the race engines. Basically this is a full race bike. Those bikes basically are fully dyno. Sometimes we have some souvenir.
Yeah, Ivo is my teammate for this year, the new season. So yeah, we spend all the winter together. He's a really good starter. He got from many years actually. He beat me many times at training to be the fastest on the track on one lap.
I'm really close with Romain now, and we train together, so I know much better than the year before. On the bike I really like his technique. It's powerful on the bike and it's really smooth compared to me. And the things what I really like and I can see is really straight and direct with the people. This I really appreciate. He's not fake guy. This is why I also like and I start to become a good friend for me.
Out of the track he has a lot of good quality. He's making joke 24/7. That's really good for the team to have a good attitude, and but at the same time he's a good worker also.
This year I start to work with Jacques Vimont, so my body is improving a lot. He helped me to prepare one race with my mind. I still don't show, but I can see I improve a lot.
We start really good the season with 2 all shots and 1 race victory. I didn't put 2 races together. We are looking more for a GP win now.
The team has to be a group of people working together. So alone I'm nothing. I can make everything those guys are doing. Basically it's the spirit, creating that team spirit and working together and progressing together and winning together.
MXGP Race 1. Get everybody through those first couple of corners though. That is the key to this one. Monticelli all over the back of Herlings. Herlings just shrugged it off like a rucksack. Herlings landed short. Big jump for Monticelli. Heading back uphill to go left past pit lane, and Herlings all over the back of Geiser on this opening lap. concerned look on the face of Dirk Grubel. Jeffrey Herlings off clutch. He's going to be on it anyway because he's not going to be relaxed. Fighting the bike. Jonah's got his hands full with his teammate Bogas. Oh, and he just tips over, loses the front end. A lazy mistake that easy to make. Probably just took his eye off the ball, half committed to make a move around the outside or inside and wasn't sure. Oh, but not that time. And Febvre down, that gives a massive advantage, and I'm sure Coldenhoff would have heard that. And Geiser takes a look across and has no reply. Romain Febvre storms on through into second position. Herlings, he's somehow got himself back into this race. He goes around the outside. The crowd on their feet. Oh, and Geiser throwing his bike back at him. Hanging off the back somehow with that left shoulder. There's a reason why that guy's four-time world champion. Febvre wants to spoil the Dutch party as Herlings makes a move down the inside. Oh, he almost touches as well. He had to pull out of the challenge. No, we can't look either. Coldenhoff just keeping a cool head. Oh, and he runs it down the inside of the Kawasaki rider. We've got a Dutch 1-2. The roof is off. This is where he found his way past Febvre a lap ago, and he does exactly the same, but Coldenhoff doesn't yield, but Herlings leads. Hard, aggressive riding. Well, he was almost off the back there. I know he was trying to keep that technique, wheelie over the inside, but look at the gap he's already starting to make between himself and Coldenhoff now. Jeffrey Herlings wins race 1, doesn't even celebrate. That left arm glued to the left side of the handlebar.
I jumped normal first lap, but somebody just hit me on my shoulder, and I can't even move my arm up right now. I don't know what gets some X-rays when I finish, but I couldn't hold from the pain, so it's very devastating. Hopefully everything is okay.
Small injury update on Jeffrey Herlings after that crash today when the bike landed on him. He has a small fracture in the shoulder blade. He's not able to race in the second race, and hopefully he's healing quick, and we hope all the best. He can hopefully be back next weekend, but time will tell us.
"30 minutes plus 2 laps, MXGP Race 2 about to get underway here at Os in the Netherlands, the 4th round of the championship. Glenn Coldenhoff did go down. Prado under attack from Romain Febvre. Another good start for the Monster Energy Kawasaki rider. Oh, and Febvre off the side of the track and down. Romain Febvre got cross-rutted off the side of the track and then into the fence and down. And he's going to make a move there on Watson into the final corner here, just in the background, and he does. He makes the pass stick on the Yamaha man. And Febvre's going to find a way through here at the end of the straight. Yes, he is. Easy move in the end for the Frenchman. That marker on the horizon for Prado. He has to react, change line. He's under pressure now from Geiser. He closes the door right down on the Slovenian. Proper honey badger status right there for the 61. And it cost him in the end. Geiser, your new leader on lap 14. Down the inside, this is what Geiser couldn't do early on in the race, and Cairoli nails it first time. Oh, almost. He's going to cut to the inside. Are we going to see the change of the lead here? Yes, we are. He goes for the jugular. Straight down the inside, no messing, and Cairoli leads on the final lap. Wow. What a ride from the elder statesman. What a race win that was for the Red Bull KTM rider.
I mean, the track was really difficult, so Tony was coming, and I know that I win the overall if I stay second. So I ride smart, but anyway, of course I want to win. So of course a little bit disappointed, but anyway we take another one, another GP win. So that's count.
What an incredible return to the world stage for Os. Jago Hitz is back on top of the MX2 box thanks to a vintage performance. Teen Wolf landed his maiden podium at this level, while Maxime Renaux was delighted to claim his first red plate. The news not so good for home fans in MXGP though, with Jeffrey Herlings now out of action with the date of his return uncertain, and Glenn Coldenhoff being run over by half the field, allowing Tim Gajser to extend his championship lead. We'll be back on Hardpack next as we return to Loket for the MXGP of Czech Republic. We'll see you then.
Da quasi 100 anni, alle porte di Vigevano e precisamente alla frazione sforzesca, in un ambiente familiare, puoi gustare i sapori genuini della tradizione lomellina. Rane fritte o in guazzetto, lumache trifolate, cinghiali in umido, stufato d'asino con polenta, risotti e altre specialità in base alla stagionalità del territorio. Trattoria dei Passeggeri, Corso Pavia 164, Sforzesca di Vigevano.
Loket, the home of the MXGP of Czech Republic since 1995. The last time we were here, Roman Febvre broke Tim Gajser's run of 7 GP wins, with a dominant performance in MXGP, while Jorge Prado produced yet another 1-1 on the way to defending his MX2 title. This year, Gajser once again holds the red plate in MXGP, but it could have been so different if not for Jeffrey Herlings' crash in Os.
Oh! Herlings just shrugged it off.
The bullet will not be here as he recovers from a fractured shoulder blade, but there will be plenty of others looking to knock the defending champion off his perch. The MX2 title race is as open as it's been for years. Maxime Renaux with a slender advantage, but defending champion Tom Vialle is now back in action after missing the last 3 rounds and will be sure to have his say on this perler of a track. Elbows out everyone for the MXGP of Czech Republic.
Jamie Van Hoorbeek takes us for a lap around Lockett. It's a long start straight here in the Czech Republic. Uphill into a 180 left turn over the Foxhole shot into a series of waves. And if you're good enough, you can triple out of this final section into turn 2. Head uphill for the first time. You see how slippery and rocky it is. Easy on the gas. You crest here into a double. And then through turn 3, the Ippon step down takes us on the long run through the sweeping left towards the Monster Energy finish line just here. And as we come into land, we're into a 180 switchback right. Outside is the smoother and lower option on the exit, but then we lead into the first major downhill into this bottom left-hand turn. A single midway through just to upset the balance of the bike. And then as we turn again here, we crest the hill past pit lane for the first time. About 100 meters from point to point before we turn right off this drop off here and then across what used to be the old start straight. 3 big rollers, you can double the final 2. Into the right, on the gas, another little step up. You can actually transfer from right to left over the lowest and highest points. Dropping away here, this is turn 11. Step down, you need to hit that pretty straight really. Into this right-hander, and then off this small drop down, into the Monster Energy jump here, bottom end of the circuit, and then into turn 13. 90 degrees out of there on the gas, stepping up into a 180 right, dropping downhill slightly into a 180 left, bank to the outside. You expect carnage through there sometimes. About 90 meters from the bottom of the hill to the top of the hill, culminating in the Monster Energy mountain. Hard on the brakes at the bottom of the hill in the opposite side of the valley, and then through this left-hander. A small double jump on the exit takes us back uphill into the penultimate corner, a 180 right, dropping down left, and as we swing through here, we're back up onto the start straight, heading towards turn 1 to complete the lap.
I've joined the team in November, so we start with the training and all the stuff to be ready for the start of the season, and they helped me a lot to be ready.
It's nice to have a new face in here under this stand in a factory team. I think he deserved the place here. All the 3 riders is always together, also in training is a nice atmosphere. It's good to work with him.
It's amazing for me to have Jorge and Tony as teammate. They have 11 World Championships between them. It's important for me to have them during the training because I can learn a lot. So they help me, they give me advice for the training and also for the race.
To work with Mattia is nice. We try to help him with all my experience and all my skills, try to bring him on the right way to be a champion also.
Getting Mattia into the team was nice. It's nice to get also potentially MX2 World Champion with us training, and it's always good for the motivation to keep us sharp in every single training.
Maggiora was an amazing race, winning my first GP in the home soil. I was full focus on the race, and then when I crossed the line, it was like, wow, you can let all the motion go. The red place was a completely surprise because I was focused on wow, I won my first GP, and I just didn't talk about the red plate. It was wow, like.
He shows some good races, like in Maggiora when he win, and in Metterley when he win second moto. He's missing a little bit in the end, but I think he will get, and with the hard training he will get.
To be compared to Valentino Rossi and Roger Federer is a big compliment. Of course, they are big champions and inspiration for the sport. I feel very good compared to last year's with my health, especially with my knee. Hopefully I can keep it in this way and try to be you know, on a higher level every time I race.
Well, the start of this season has been a bit rough for me. In one part, it's positive that we are still fighting for the title, and we are still very close to the leaders. I'm close to the podium. The last 2 races have been going 4 overall, so it's time to make the next step and get on the box. Speed-wise, I'm feeling better than last year, so overall, I just need to put all the pieces together like I did last year to make good races.
I'm looking for the championship win, of course, but I know it's not easy. It's just my first year in the MX2 class, but I want to give my best, and of course, if I get the win in the end of the season, I must be really happy.
Well, this season is turning out to be the closest in MX2 in recent times. After 4 rounds, 5 different race winners, 4 different Grand Prix winners, 4 red plate holders, and Tom Vialle has led the most laps despite missing the last 3 rounds. We're away. MX2, race 1. Guadagnini who leads going into turn 2. Vialle looking to go around the outside. He knew a good start was necessary. He's got exactly that, and he goes into second position. Did Beaton get the drag? Yes, he did, but Wilson Todd can't retaliate. Beaton now into third. Getting caught now by Fernandez, who will dive through. Renault in light blue looking to go around the outside of his teammate, and he does. Oh! He catches the rear wheel, somehow stays on 2 wheels. Meanwhile, up front, enjoying a nice leisurely ride out on a Sunday afternoon, is your race leader, Mattia Guadagnini, 3 seconds clear. Van der Moosdijk, easy on the brakes. Renault was committed, he had to be. And a mistake from Beniston allows Van der Moosdijk past both of them. Aggressive riding from the 39. The 2 Yamahas going side by side as well. Renault could get both of them here in this corner. He does. He swings to the outside. Great move that from Renault. Renault behind Wilson Todd now up into 7th place. Then we've got Fernandez. Oh, and Kay de Wolf getting caught with the back marker there. That might be all Renault needs to ease past the young teenager. Here's Guadagnini. He is going to take his 3rd race win of 2021. 2nd for Tom Vialle. 3rd is Jed Beaton. Good jump from the 101 of Guadagnini over on the far right-hand side. He's pulling everybody over to this outside. Keeping an eye on the 2 Yamahas in the middle there, and Renault comes out in 2nd position. And Vialle down at the bottom of your screen. The rider who finished 2nd, we've got riders down in the waves as well. It's slick, it's hard. Hoffer under attack here from the number 959 of Maxime Renault on the first lap. He needs to push now. He does. Van der Moosdijk looking for a move at the inside of Gifting. Succeeds as well. Oh, he just dived in, too aggressive. Vialle in the wars again, out of the points. Kiert struggling to find a way through. Goes the long way round. Fernandez was maybe tighter to the inside than we first thought. Again, almost side by side as they reach turn 2. This time he gets better drive and takes the Spaniard. Jago Kiert all of a sudden up into 5th place. This part of the racetrack, same move, same repeated, and this time he closes down the door, doesn't give him any comeback. He'll hold the inside line at the bottom of the hill as well, just has one look across to make sure he's made the pass stick, and he has. Mattia Guadagnini. Oh, throws it away. that will be the championship lead decided as it stands right now, because Jago Kietz has found his way past Guadagnini. That'll be for 4th place. Hoffer making Kietz work. He has to go to the outside. He cuts back to the inside here at the end of the straight into turn 2. Kietz goes through. It's a Yamaha 1-2-3 as we head uphill. Oh, back end just getting out of shape. And Renault just hangs on from Jago Kietz, but it's a Monster Energy Yamaha 1-2-3 here in race 2. Thibaut Beneston, he cruises to victory to win race 2. He gets himself on the podium here in Loket. Guadagnini, overall Grand Prix win here. Renault and Beneston join him on the podium, 2nd and 3rd. Maxime Renault arrived here with the championship leader's red plate. He's the first one to successfully defend that, but there's just 2 points between him and Guadagnini.
La tradizione lomellina. Rane fritte o in guazzetto, lumache trifolate, cinghiali in umido, stufato d'asino con polenta, risotti e altre specialità in base alla stagionalità del territorio. Trattoria dei Passeggeri, Corso Pavia 164, Sforzesca di Vigevano.
I was prepared to go out again and have fun and try to win, because I was getting over to be 2nd and 3rd and 2nd and 3rd, and you know, every weekend the same. So maybe I said to myself, like, let's try something different this weekend. Second motor is always the one that counts most, or if you have in the same points. I was happy with that 2nd place, and I said, you know, only one thing left me to do, and it's to win the moto. I was in Tony's wheel, I remember it like yesterday, and I was in his wheel for the whole moto. And 2 laps to go, I was so close, and I said, if you have to win the GP, it's today or I don't know. I saw a little gap in a tight corner. I just went for it. Passed Tony for the lead, and then I knew it was still a 1.5 lap to go. It was just think go, 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 and then breathe. And it was one of the most beautiful days of my career, but I had to work for it, and that was the nicest part about it. You know, I didn't get it on a plate. It was emotional because I was really getting over that 2nd place and 3rd place. It's in my heart and my memory for life. I may not be the best rider in the world, but I had an amazing career already till now, and I enjoyed every single day of it.
For now, yeah, it's a pity to be here and not racing, but I should be thankful I'm here in one piece anyway. Obviously, got a broken shoulder blade, which I'm healing from now, and I definitely it hurts watching. You know, when you want to be out there with the boys battling for a championship, which might have been lost again. Doctors advised me to really take 4 to 6 weeks. For now, nothing is planned. I don't know. No one really knows, and end of the week we'll decide what's the plan.
Watson in second position, but not for much longer because Geiser down the inside on his Honda. The rain looks like it's easing at the moment as Febvre up the inside of Siwa just keeps him out to the bank there. Rumbles of thunder roar around this Loket circuit. We could be in for a stormy one, folks. Koldenhoff will take the longer route around the outside, flatter on the outside, and he'll find his way past the Brit at the bottom of the hill. So Koldenhoff then moves into third. Siwa lining up Watson for a pass. If he does go through, it's going to be for fifth place. It's to the inside, and again, gets the power on early and takes the line away from his teammate. Side by side as they drop downhill, Watson doing all he can to stay ahead of the Swiss rider, who eventually goes around the outside and into fifth place. And Kai Rowley sides his way down the inside of the Englishman as well. Febvre Krimex to the inside this time. Too much hang time on the way out, but he's found his way past. They almost go bar to bar and touch as they drop downhill, but Febvre moves into third place. All of a sudden, Ben Watson under pressure and get passed there by Paul Jonas. So Jonas on the standing construct. Gas picks off Watson for 7th. Nothing in it between these two. Glenn Koldenhoff continued to be pushed hard by his teammate Jeremy Siwa. Looking for a way through. Can solve a Rubik's Cube in a matter of seconds, can Siwa, but struggling to find the combination to go by his teammate right now. And Prado, big win for the number 61 Red Bull KTM. His 58th race victory comes here in Loket.
The first time I wear the SM10 Alpinestar helmet, it was about safety first.
My feeling when I'm using this helmet, first of all, very safe.
Alpinestar make it completely handmade. It suits really good, it's really comfortable and safe, so I'm really happy.
The first time I rode with the SM10 helmet, I straight away recognized the ventilation is very, very good, especially in really hot conditions. Keeps your head cool, and even for the winter time, you know, they also have something special to put inside to close, let's say, all the holes. So for every weather condition, they have something.
First of all, you have to feel safe in your helmet, and then after, when you crash or something like this, then you are not scared to crash on some protection can hurt or something like this.
It's light, so it's very comfy. I feel safe when I'm riding, you know, and obviously our sport is quite dangerous, so a good helmet is very, very important.
When I put my helmet on, I forget about it, and also it's the good angle of the vision to have the perfect combination between your goggles and the helmet.
You can change the fit from the helmet, so most likely it will fit everyone. If you prefer the helmet to have a little bit higher on your head or a little bit lower, you can adjust from the inside and it's really easy to do. So I think that's a great system they built in this helmet.
They are also using an impact system, so in case of a crash, let's say the visor will go off. You cannot change the position because it's fixed, but it's fixed at the good angle. All the pro riders are never so much adjusting the peak. It's just a question of just to be longer, like extension when it's bad weather. So they do some extension. Sometimes with the screw on the peak, the visor can go down or up. By not moving, you never get the problem that it's moving or something.
When I'm using it, you know, you don't even recognize you have the helmet on, so I think that's very important.
If you have a good helmet, then you should forget about your helmet. I feel like nothing on my head.
I would say this is the complete package for me, and yeah, it's a really comfy and safe helmet. I'm very happy to use the SM10 helmet from Alpinestars.
Atmosphere starting to build ahead of MXGP Race 2. Prado again, fifth Vauxhall shot of the season, side by side with Tony Cairoli. Well, that's the perfect start for the Italian. Tony Cairoli leads the way. He's found his way past Jorge Prado. Coldenhoff commits to the outside again. He hurt. Oh, great move that from Tim Gajser. Didn't want to hang around either, did he? Throws it down. The first mistake goes to the championship leader. Gajser crossed the line in 22nd position. He has 18.5 minutes in which to gather some points. Oh, nicely done for Jeremy Seewer. Charges down the inside of Prado, takes over second position. Good to see Sean Simpson up there, finally getting a good start in 6th place. Sean Simpson under attack from Calvin Verlandren. This is for 6th position. Oh! Verlandren. Oh, Vevra down at the end of the straight. Lost the front end. Picks himself up. All that hard work done. It just went so quickly for the number 3. Tony Cairoli crosses the line for his 3rd race win of the season. Jorge Prado crosses the line victorious in 2021. Gajser getting back to 15. It does give him an 11-point advantage though.
Oh, the second moto was hard. I knew it would be hard. It drained between motos, so the track was really rough. I stayed in front of Glenn all moto, pushing very hard. He was there the whole time, like first moto with Tim, and I could keep my nerves and ride smooth, or as smooth as I can, and so happy about it. Going 1-3 for the overall first victory of the season. Let's keep it rolling.
Great job. Thanks, Jorge. Round of the 2021 FIM Motocross World Championship has served up another treat here in Loket. Jorge Prado made that next step to bag his first GP win of the season, while Tony Cairoli closed in on MXGP Championship leader Tim Gajser after the HRC man proved that this track can catch out even the very best in the business. In In MX2, Mattia Guadagnini climbed to the top of the box for the second time, ahead of Maxime Renaux, who became the first man to retain the red plate this year. We'll be back next week in the deep, deep sands of Lommel for the MXGP of Flanders, Belgium. We'll see you then.
Ben ritrovati in Motocross My Passion, con questo siamo qua con un'icona del mondo dell'enduro. Round della Honda che da Portogallo. La tabella rossa di Antonio Cairoli. Inizio di stagione in attesa della seconda manche dell'MX2. Nel 2017 vinse il quinto titolo mondiale. Contraddistingue il 2-2-2 Antonio Cairoli. Benvenuti su Motocross My Passion.
A ninth title for Cairoli, who came home in second. Max Amsty came home.
E vi ricordo, Motocross My Passion c'è